Welcome back to Triple D's, Darian's Donkeys Discussion. On today's episode, we will be talking about corporations that are donkeys. So, in order to make a corporation a donkey, you have to have people in high positions that are donkeys themselves. And I'm going from level ones to unidonkeys. So, I was with this corporation, and I will say that it wasn't horrible, but it was pretty bad. And so many stories, but I'm gonna give you one as a good example. Communication. Communication is a key in every lifestyle, every job, every corporation. So I was with this corporation, and the information that was disseminated was not coming down the way it should be. We had so many chiefs, we had nobody that would play the part of an Indian. And what I mean by that is we had let's say, 4 CEOs. Everybody wanted to be in charge. So everybody would tell a different person different information. But when that person or those people would do it, another CEO would come in and say, no, that's not the way to do it. That we gonna say is a level motherfucking number 2. For one, they don't understand what the job contains or pertains. And it's just embarrassing because when a job doesn't get done, they blame the people that's doing the job. No, it's the stupid information that you're putting out. Something that's so simple as to say, let's say, for example, they say, let's move everything out of this warehouse into the 2 warehouses down. And then another CEO says, no, let's move that stuff in the warehouse outside first and then put it in the other warehouse. Everybody's running around like chickens with their head cut off. To me, that is some bullshit, and that is a donkey move. If it was me in charge, I would be probably the best fucking boss, because I would tell like, hey, bring it in. Y'all want to go home early or y'all want to stay late? All I need y'all to do is take this bullshit and put it in that bullshit warehouse. The quicker you get this done and organized and inventory, y'all can go home. You still get paid and you go home. The donkeys that was in my corporation, something that would take an hour for me to get people to do, take 8 to 10 hours. I think that's the dumbest shit ever. Now, a good friend of mine, one of my close friends, Steven, shout out. His donkey story is, and I trust his word on this, we have a level 3 donkey. This, let's say, we're going to go ahead and name her Sherry. She has an employee by the name of, let's call him Mark. She sees this man, and they do meetings like twice a week. She sees him. They sit across the table from each other twice a goddamn week. And when she walks up and down the hallway, he speaks to her, and he said that she didn't even remember his name. And I'm like, wait, the math didn't add up. So I'm like, Steven, are you sure? He was like, yes. He saw it himself. But can you, let's say, okay, for your kids. You see your kids every single goddamn day for 18 years. Let's just say on their 17th birthday that you get them a present and you say your kid's name is Johnny B. And then everybody's saying, hey, happy birthday. And then you bring out the goddamn cake and they say his name is John C. I'm like, that's confusing. So how in the hell, you've been working with this person for more than 10 years, you cannot remember their fucking name? I don't get it. Either one, you are a level 3 donkey and you just don't have the common sense God gave you. 2, your memory's bad and you need to get fired from your fucking job. Or 3, you just don't like this person. Or you just don't give a fuck about him. You just want to work him to the bone. Now, granted, the person that Mark, the employee, he's a level 2. Let's say that. He ain't the brightest bulb in the fucking basket either. But as a boss, you should at least know your employee's name. If you got 100 employees, I got it. We all slip up once in a while and mistake somebody. But if you got at least 4 employees and you don't know their name, you should get fired as a boss, or you should just go ahead and quit your job. Now, I'm gonna give one more example, and we're gonna ride this horse. Years ago, I was with this company, and for some odd reason, we were just standing around, and they wanted to. It was a family function, and they wanted to take pictures. Now, they wanted to take groups of pictures, and then they said, okay, let's separate in each section and the job, take your own picture. Now, we had this one unidonkey. I bullshit you not. He took this shit serious. This motherfucker, like, he was getting getting his picture taken by a professional photographer. He was mad, and he said, move. He was telling people, move and get out of the way so his employees can take a picture. And I'm like, it's not that serious, dude. Just get in the goddamn gaggle, put that shit together, snap the goddamn photos by the retarded photographer, and let's all move on. He had to position people by height. I think he said by weight too, but that might be my opinion. I thought he said weight and height. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, dude, it just baffles me. I'm like, we stood around for at least 45 minutes for this one group to take a fucking picture. All I wanted to do is get my people in there, take this picture, and so we get fuck up out of here and do something better with our lives. But in every corporation, there's always a level 3 or a unidonkey that is a savage about dumb shit. It's no. And, another story. Same unidonkey. This motherfucker, oh my God. All right, so I'm all about tradition. I'm all about paying respects to those that have died. But this week, an accident happened a long time ago, and for that whole week, everybody was wearing like protective gear and like they hats and they safety vests around the corporation in support of people that died in that fire. This retard, he wait. The thing started, it was supposed to be from Monday to the end of the week. That's what it's supposed to be. Why in the hell did this unidonkey start 2 days after the ceremony was over? And then he didn't even last. The shit was so heavy, he quit after day 1. I don't get it. I don't understand it. If you can't do it, just don't put it on. Nobody's gonna say, oh, you're wrong. No, stupid. You the one that started it. You the one that said everybody should wear it. If I could say, believe me, if I could say these donkeys' name, they would be in the Hall of Fame. But I said I would keep it anonymous from episode 1. So I want y'all to remember, if you see a donkey, call a donkey out. If you like, subscribe, and follow us at Triple D's. Don't forget to send your donkey stories, and I will be talking about it. As you can see, once again, Steven, shout out. I had to change the story around a little bit, but you know who we talking about. Other than that, I don't just do this for the likes, the views, and the subscribes. I do it, like I said in episode 1, to put the information out, to make y'all wise and see these donkeys and call them for what they are. Fucking donkeys. Until the next episode, I'm out.